I want beautiful nature outside that I
Yes.
can enjoy. But I'm also not going to starve a country so that the Delta smelt can have a better
Yes.
time either. What should our framework be?
This is a beautiful question. Actually, the first section of Fossil Future is called Framework.
Yeah.
So I think it's all about what is the framework we use to think about our relationship to our environment. So you can call this our environmental framework, our environmental philosophy. And you mentioned that you want to enjoy nature, and you also don't want people to die. And so that's consistent with what I think the environmental goal should be, which is to advance human flourishing. So to advance human flourishing around the world. And that includes the ability to enjoy nature, but also the ability to eat, which comes before that, to be safe from nature, all sorts of other things. Many people draw a distinction between like the environment, which they think of as non-human nature, and then us, which they think of as unnatural. And I don't think of it that way. I think of it as all nature. And I think we're the best part of nature and we should focus on ourselves. But for example, like I think a skyscraper is a great addition to our environment. And I think a waterfall is a great part of our environment. So when I look at the world, I look at it all from a human flourishing perspective. I don't have a bias against things we've created. Some things we've created are amazing. Most are good. Some are bad. And some things in nature are good. And some are bad. Like the malarial mosquito, I want to get rid of that thing. My dog, I want to give him an artificially good chance at life. The polar bear, I love it, it's beautiful, but I want to section it off so that it doesn't kill us. So the key is to think of it as our environmental goal is to advance human flourishing on Earth, and the opposite environmental goal is to eliminate human impact on Earth. And you can really divide people by, at least the leaders by, is your goal to advance human flourishing on Earth or to eliminate human impact on Earth, and they are not compatible goals. Sometimes advancing human flourishing, you don't impact something because it's beautiful, like a piece of nature, but you impact nature a lot to have the wealth to get there, to have the transportation to get there. So it's all about what advances human flourishing. It's not about do you impact things or not. That's just a means to an end.